Not gonna lie, this is a bit ridiculous. Let's push this rat out of the way and be on our way, Steve huffed. You're right, Steve, Gertrude said, raising his sword. Let us pass. We don't have time for this. I do, cried the Lisp, its back still facing our heroes. I have the hearing of a bunny-eared sky lizard. I heard your hand and your hilt. If you want to appreciate my glorious art, then I'll teach you to. The Lisp lifted folds of naked skin to reveal 2 daggers hidden within. She patted her blades, turned her head with her eyes oddly closed, and nodded toward Gertrude. This is my bridge. If you will not respect my riddling toll, let it be known you were told the consequences and told by them. Pancake worried and put a hand on Gertrude's shoulder. Look, Gertrude, it'll take more time to fight than to do the riddle. So be it, said the boy, sheathing his blade. Fine, naked mole rat, you can have it your way. For the last time, I'm a Lisp, not a naked mole rat, the Lisp sneered. Now go, figure out my riddle, be gone with you, you have 2 chances. And with that, our heroes took a few steps back and formed a small huddle. Yeah, this was not the last time she was going to say that, Steve zipped. Pancake shook her head. Sadly, I was thinking the same thing. Okay, what are we going to do? Gertrude said. Well, I think firstly we need to consider if she was wearing a name tag, like the candy guards, Steve zipped. Gertrude looked to the rodent. That's a no-go. Sloth goat dung. Now that we've left Candy City, we actually have to think. It's almost refreshing. Almost, Pancake sighed. All right, so the riddle, Steve zipped. It went like so. Looky there in the sky, look at me, look at I. Looky there in the sky, look at I. At least that's what I heard. The only difference being the I was really very long. You think that was part of the clue? I don't have a clue, Gertrude answered. We should probably look at the sky for starters, Pancake said. All I see is peaches and peach trees, mostly. Some blue here or there, the boy said. I don't see anything, said Steve. Well, she also said look at I, and she's peach color, Pancake said. Maybe her name is Peach. Wouldn't that just be peachy, Steve said. A little cinnamon swirled, but Pancake ignored him, saying, We only have 2 chances. Do we want to use Peach as one? Honestly, I have no other ideas at this point. Give it a go. Peach is not it, yelled the Lisp from the bridge. There goes one of your chances to cross the bridge and to truly appreciate my riddling genius. We didn't even tell you, Pancake said. I know. The Lisp laughed, clicking its teeth together and taking a bite out of a peach. But I've been dropping eaves, and these are my rules. Pancake rolled her eyes. All right, guys, do we have any better ideas? Maybe her name is Pear. Pancake, come on, watch the language. Yeah, called the Lisp. If I hear that again, I'll disqualify you, and then for sure you won't get to love my art of riddles. Let's go somewhere she can't hear us and where we can see the sky better, Pancake huffed. So with that, our heroes backtracked the bit of slight and look up towards the sky in its lighting might. Pink and blue cotton candy clouds of crowded sugar vapor and sugar water droplets danced and doodled in the wind with slug pigeons and mit swans mingled in. Yet not hing, no thing, and nothing came to our heroes' minds to answer the Lisp and her question. Cloud, Steve zipped. I heard that, the Lisp called from the bridge. There's no way you did, Pancake called back. Well, I did. Fine then, what did he say? There was a pause, then the Lisp spoke up. Well, I don't know. The point was that I heard him say something. That doesn't count, Pancake called back. Huh? What was that? The Lisp called. It doesn't count, Pancake yelled with a huff. No need to get huffy, but fine. It doesn't count. Proceed in observing my art. Returning her attention to the riddle, Pancake thought out loud. No, Cloud can't be it. That's too easy. I think you're right, Pan, Gertrude said, setting Steve on the ground and laying down. He faced the sky. This naked mole rat isn't like the candy guards. She seems far more clever. But all of these things have just been too easy. Look at I. I think that's part of the key, but how? She's a giant walking and talking peach-colored rodent. There isn't much else to her other than her yellow teeth, Pancake said. Yeah, I guess there are her teeth to consider. Pancake laid down too, accidentally crushing an old peach all over her back. Lovely. She scooted over a bit in disgust, then looked to the sky. Oh, look! The first star of the evening. Beautiful, Steve zipped. It does look great. I wish you could see it, Gertrude said. Wait. Stars? What about them? They don't have anything to do with the Lisp. But what if they do? What if... No, surely not, the boy said, jumping up. What? What? Pancake asked. Just follow me. It has to be it, Gertrude said, grabbing Steve and running back towards the bridge. Upon reaching the bridge, the boy commanded the Lisp, Hey, turn around so I can see you. Pancake caught up, out of breath. Gertrude, what are you doing? The boy winked. You'll see. Turn around, Lisp. No, may it never be! I turn around for nobody once my riddle has been given. The Lisp shifted nervously. That is my policy, so take it or peeve it. Well, if you don't turn, I'm gonna do it. Do what? Her little ears shifted, searching for the answer. I'll call you the one thing you hate, Gertrude smirked. Naked. Please stop! I'm not that terrible thing. I'm better. I'm more an artist, really. The Lisp cried. If you do, I'll revoke your final guess, and you'll lose a chance to cross the bridge and have a true appreciation of my art. Gertrude, don't risk it, Pancake said. I have this, he responded, but if you don't turn around, then your art may not ever fully be appreciated. You clever boy. Yet the Lisp still had its back turned to them. Oh, come on, don't make me call you the wretched name and fight you, Gertrude said kindly. I think we both rather enjoy your riddling vocation far more than muddying up this nice place with sword and vengeance. The Lisp nodded. So be it. She swiveled herself around, facing our heroes. Oh, come on, open your eyes, Gertrude groaned. Never! You should have seen enough of them before the riddle! Naked, the boy started with the wretched name again. Fine, I'll open them! My precious babies! Just don't call me that name! And with that, the Lisp opened her little bitty eyes. There, are you happy? Yes, Star, I am. Just had to make sure I remembered what your pupils looked like. Gertrude smiled. Nice play on the word I. The Lisp blushed, her wrinkly wrinkles wrinkling tenfold and her buck teeth flashing in the sun, yellow and bold. Gertrude and Pancake grimaced. Why, thank you, she pointed to her eyes. Get it? Look at I. You're the first ones to ever guess. And truly love my work. Masterful art, Gertrude agreed. Indeed, Steve zipped. Despite your terrible rude name-calling, we have been unified under the greatness of art. Let us stop for a moment and breathe in our love and joy in my art, Star the Lisp insisted. I'm sorry, we really do have to go, Gertrude said. May we cross your bridge? Oh, the Lisp looked to the ground, then back to Gertrude. I can't bear saying goodbye without at least a little something. She shifted her skin folds, pulling out one of her daggers. Here, take this, as to signify our unity. Looking at the sweaty, hair-ridden blade, Gertrude winced. Well, won't you need it? You wouldn't want to separate it from the other blade. The Lisp furrowed her brow. Yes, I would. Are you rejecting my kindness? And here I thought we shared in the kiss of riddles. Fine, fine, Gertrude reached out, nervously taking the blade. It's lovely. Star smiled, her little eyes twinkling. Now you may pass. Having passed Star the Lisp's test, the boy wiped off his new dagger and crossed the bridge with the backpack on his back, and the girl following closely behind.